Hello students, direction cosines and direction ratios. This is the one of the important topic in the first year. Okay. From this chapter we get one LAQ for the final. In this chapter actually totally we have 8 LAQs, very important LAQ. First let us discuss the basic concept of direction cosines and direction ratios. Now first one is the direction cosines. Direction cosines means, what is the definition of the direction cosines? If a given line or a ray makes angle alpha, beta, gamma with the positive direction of x, y, z axis respectively, then cos alpha, gamma, cos beta, gamma, cos gamma are called direction cosines. Direction cosines are generally denoted by L, F, N. Here also I am giving the diagram. I explain once again. I repeat here. This is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis. A line or a ray. This is I am taking one line. This is a line or a ray which makes angles alpha with x-axis and beta with y-axis and gamma with z-axis. Alpha with this is a line which makes angle alpha with x-axis and beta with y-axis and gamma with z-axis. Then apply cos to these angles. Apply the cos to these angles means cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are called direction cosines. Direction cosines are generally denoted by L, M, N. Here, so L is equal to cos alpha and M is equal to cos beta and N equal to cos gamma. Generally we take L is equal to cos alpha and M is equal to cos beta and N is equal to cos gamma. These are the direction cosines. Direction cosines are generally denoted by L, M, N. I repeat one more time. A line or a ray, this is a line, actually this is a ray, this ray makes angles alpha with x-axis and beta with y-axis and gamma with z-axis. Then apply cos to these angles, that is cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma is called direction cosines. Direction cosines are generally denoted by L, M, N. Okay. Therefore, we take L equal to cos alpha and M equal to cos beta and N is equal to cos gamma. These are about the direction cosines. Next step is here direction cosines of x-axis are 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. How we get this? I am taking x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. X-axis, y-axis and z-axis. X-axis with x-axis angle is 0 degrees. X-axis with y-axis angle is 90 degrees. X-axis with z-axis angle is 90 degrees. X-axis with x-axis angle is 0 degrees only. X-axis with y-axis is direction cosines of x-axis we take here. Direction cosines of x-axis here we take the direction cosines of x-axis. This is the x-axis. X-axis angle is 0 degrees and x-axis with y-axis angle is 90 degrees and angle between y and z axis is 90 degrees. Angle between y and z axis is 90 degrees. So this is alpha, this is beta, this is gamma. Apply the cos to these angles. That is cos 0. Cos 0 is we have 1. Cos 90. Apply the cos to these 90 degrees. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Here also apply the cos to this 90 degrees. Cos gamma, that is cos 90 is also 0. So therefore direction cosines of x-axis are 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. This is about the direction cosines of x-axis. Next, direction cosines of y-axis are 0, 1, 0. Here also same direction cosines of y-axis. Let us take the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Direction cosines of y-axis. Y-axis means this is the y-axis. Y-axis with x-axis angle is, here we take 90 degrees. Y-axis with x-axis angle is 90 degrees. Y-axis with y-axis angle is 0 degrees. And the angle between y and z axis is 90 degrees. Angle between y and z axis is 90 degrees. I repeat one more time. Y-axis with x-axis angle, that is angle between y and x-axis is 90 degrees. And y-axis with y-axis. Y-axis with y-axis means there is no angle. So that is we take 0 degrees. And 90 degrees. So this is alpha, this is the beta, this is the gamma. So apply the cos to these angles, that is the cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Here apply the cos to this 0 degrees, that is the cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Apply the cos to this 90 degrees, we get cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. So we get direction cosines of y-axis are 0, 1, 0. Okay. Direction cosines of y-axis are 0, 1, 0. Next, direction cosines of z-axis are. Direction cosines of z-axis are. This is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Direction cosines of z-axis are. First, direction cosines of z-axis with angle with x-axis is angle is we take 90 degrees. Z-axis makes angle with x-axis is 90 degrees. Z-axis makes angle with y-axis is also 90 degrees. 90 degrees. That is angle between x and z-axis is 90 degrees. Angle between y and z-axis is also 90 degrees. Angle between z-axis with z-axis is, there is no angle, so that is we take 0 degrees. So apply the cos to these angles, that is cos 90 degrees. Here also apply the cos to this angle, that is the cos 90 degrees. This is also cos 0. Cos 90 is what? Cos 90 is 0. Here also cos 90 0. Here cos 0 1. So direction cosines of z-axis are we get z-axis are we get 0, 0, 1. Okay. These are the direction cosines of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. X-axis is 1, 0, 0 and y-axis is 0, 1, 0. Z-axis is 0, 0, 1. Next step is if L, next point if L, M, N are the direction cosines, then L square plus M square plus N square is always 1 How we get this? Now already we know that direction cosines of x-axis are what 1, 0, 0. Direction cosines are generally denoted by L, M, N. Here L is equal to what? 1 and M equal to what? 0. N equal to 0. Take L square plus M square plus N square. L square plus M square plus N square is equal to L square is 1 and M square is 0 and N square is 0. Sorry, that is 1 plus 0 plus 0 is we get 1. So L square plus M square plus N square all value is always 1. When where L, M, N are the DCs, L, M, N are the DCs, L square plus M square plus N square value is always 1 Similarly, this also 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 0 square is 0. 0 plus 1 plus 0, that is also 1. These are also direction cosines. 0 plus 0 plus 1. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1 only. So direction cosines are given. L square plus M square plus N square value is always 1. Next, direction ratios. Three real numbers A, B, C. Three real numbers A, B, C are said to be direction ratios of a line. Then A is to B is to C is equal to L is to M is to N. Here L is to M is to N. L, M, N are direction cosines. That means direction cosines are in take ratio form. Direction cosines L, M, N are the direction cosines. Already we know that. Where this is a taken ratio form, that is L is to M is to N. L is to M is to N are called direction ratios. Direction ratios are generally denoted by A, B, C. Direction ratios are generally denoted by A, B, C. Direction cosines are in take ratio form. Direction cosines are take ratio form. That is L is to M is to N are called direction ratios. Okay. This is about the direction ratios. Next, if A, B, C are the direction ratios are generally denoted by DRC. Direction ratios are generally denoted by DRC. When A, B, C are the direction ratios, when direction ratios are given, find DCs. We have the formula for finding the DCs. That is, the direction cosines is equal to A by root over A square plus B square plus C square, B by root over A square plus B square plus C square, C C by root over A square plus B square plus C square. Very important formula. Okay, very important for LAQ. If A comma B comma C are direction ratios, then find DCs. We are applying this formula. Okay. Next DRs of the line joining. Suppose 2 points A comma B is given. A point is x1 y1 z1 and B point is A point is x1 y1 z1 and B point is x2 y2 z2. x2 y2 z2. When 2 points are given, then DRs. Find DRs of this line. That formula is x2 minus x1 comma y2 minus y1 comma z2 minus z1. Okay. When 2 points A x1 y1 z1 and B x2 y2 z2 is given, then find DRs. This is the formula. x2 minus x1 comma y2 minus y1 comma z2 minus z1. This is about the basic concept of direction cosines and direction ratios. Next, angle between two lines. Next, angle between two lines. Angle between two lines. Two lines. Suppose two lines having this is first line having this is L1 M1 L1 and second line having this is L2